Pappy, and what Pappy remembers most about you whenever you were a little girl is that how we used to I'd come down and pick you up and we'd go on a date. And we'd go out for breakfast someplace, and then we'd go to the airport and watch all the big planes come in and sit there at the fence, and you would point out, "Oh, Pappy, look, here comes one."
Hi, Noelle. One of my fondest memories is one time when you came to our house and we had projects to do. So you learned to paint and you were so excited that you were able to do that, and we stripped wallpaper. And you said, when we were done, you said, "Oh, Grandma, this is great. I know how to paint and I know how to do strip wallpaper." And when we were doing that project, we had the little step stool in the shower, and you just reached your little head over the top of that and said, "Oh, Grammy, I can strip wallpaper."
Noelle, it's your Uncle Kim. My favorite memory of you recurs every time I see you. When our eyes first meet, your face just lights up. You usually run to me and give me a big hug. Nothing feels greater than that. And my advice for you for the future? Stay just the way you are. The world has plenty of lawyers, plenty of doctors, people who are famous, people who are rich. But what we don't have a lot of is people with love in their heart for others. And that's you. Jody and I couldn't be more proud of you as you graduate from high school. We're looking forward to sharing your day with you.
Hi, Noelle. Miss Jody here. My favorite memories of you are when we were on the beach in Fort Myers. We played Uno a lot. When you were little, you ordered hostages and pancakes for breakfast. And you've grown into a beautiful, wonderful girl. And I'm really looking forward to see what happens to you in the future, because I know it's going to be great.
Things I remember that are special memories of you. One of them is when you spent the night here and we were going to farmer's market and you overslept some and you were so worried that you got up too late and weren't going to be able to go, and you come running downstairs and said, "Do I have time to brush my teeth?" And I said, "Heck yes, I'm not going with you if you don't brush your teeth. You'd have bad breath." So you ran back up and you were so excited about going, you brushed your teeth, and we went to the farmer's market and we had a really good time. It was a beautiful day and we got some sweets down there and some cookies and stuff, and just walked around, and I really enjoyed being with you, and I think you really enjoyed being with me, and that was a very nice day and I'll always remember that. The other thing that I remember that I thought was really neat is the time we were out and you were learning to drive, and we went out with your brother and your dad, and we were out in the country by Perkinsville, and I thought it'd be good to teach you not to go off the road and jerk back on, because I was afraid you'd go into oncoming traffic coming the other way and you could get in an accident. Well, for a while I was having a hard time explaining to you what I wanted you to try to do, like put a couple wheels off the road and just drive a little ways and then get back on the road. But then you finally understood, and your dad was sitting in the front seat and I was right behind him in the rear seat, and he had his window down. And as soon as you figured out what to do, you pulled off the road, and there's a big mud puddle right off the road, and it splashed, and the water and the mud came in the window and went all over me. So I thought maybe that wasn't such a good idea to have you pull off the road after all.
It's always made me very proud to go in and have the teachers talk about you and what a great girl you are, and if everybody else worked as hard as you do, they'd be really happy. I cannot wait for the next part of your life and helping you to come up with the things that you want to do and your goals, and I just want you to know how very proud of you I am.
Noelle, I know I've told you many times that I'm so proud of the person that you've become, but to be honest, I've been proud of who you are for a very long time. I will never forget hearing the story about you at school, the girl that was making fun of you and bullying you, and the day that she forgot her lunch, you went ahead and shared yours with her. And I think that has always kind of been a memory that's stuck in the back of my head, that even though you're my younger cousin, you can teach me a lot about life and the way to treat other people. And so I've always been so proud of how selfless you are, and then I've always been proud of your determination. I will never forget your 4th birthday. We spent the night and you woke up that morning and Justin and I had convinced you that you were done with your passy and you weren't going to have a pacifier anymore. And so you marched into the kitchen and threw it away, and we went and woke up your mom and dad and told them what you did. And I think that they were honestly scared, thinking that it wasn't going to work, and were worried about that night. But you were ready, and when you were ready to do something, you set your mind to it and you do it. And those are 2 things that I hope that you keep with you all your life, just to continue to be that selfless and to continue to persevere when you have a goal or make up your mind about what you want to do. I'm so proud of who you are, and though you're my younger cousin, I look to you and know that you're a great role model for me and how I want to live my life. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being the big heart that you are.
Alright, my fondest memory of Noelle would have to be going to the Potato Creek cabins every year, and Noelle always wanted to follow around with us guys, myself, Nathan, and Hayden, and it seemed like we thought it was a fun game to always ditch Noelle, and Noelle would we'd always find Noelle, but Noelle would always have the nicest clothes on and be the dirtiest of all of us when we got back. Kim would be quite upset over nice clothes being filthy dirty, and everybody else was clean, and Noelle was always ended up being muddy as can be. Another big memory I had was always calling her Dirty Bird, and she'd get quite upset over this, and I just remember teasing Noelle a lot, and that she always wanted to tag along with the guys, and looking back on that, we really enjoy it.
Well, I want to start off by saying congratulations on your graduation. We're all very proud of you. And so my story takes off about 4 years ago when Justin and I had first started dating, and he kept taking me out on these wonderful dates, and then he would see on his phone, he'd get these text messages and he'd look at them, then he'd put his phone away real quickly, and so I was kind of like, okay, that's weird. And then finally I saw one day it was from this girl named Noelle. And so I kept wondering, who's this Noelle girl? You know, he hasn't said anything to me about it. So about a month goes by and I finally built up the courage to ask him about it because I was kind of embarrassed. Like, we just started dating and he's texting other girls and he looks at me with this smile on his face and said, "That's my cousin Noelle." And so I was very relieved that got to meet you shortly thereafter. And so I just think it's a funny way of how I was jealous at first that he was texting his cousin Noelle. So I have had lots of fun times with you at family events, and if you do move up here with Aunt Jamie, I'll get to see you a lot more. So very proud of you, Noelle. Great job, and we will be supporting you in whatever path you choose to take.
Hey Noelle, hey, one of the things that I really love about you is anytime I come over to your house you say, "Hey Uncle Rick, where's my hug?" So I really enjoy that. Can't believe you're graduating from high school. What a wonderful thing.
Hey Noelle, what's this I hear about you graduating? I was thinking you were still that little girl that runs around with her hair in the pigtails. Or I think I remember you horseback riding a lot, and I'd love to come watch you. I guess since you are graduating high school, I want to wish you the best.
Hi Noelle, congratulations graduating high school. I hope you have a lot of fun this summer and good luck with any future endeavors you have.
Happy high school graduation, Noelle. We love you.
Noelle, enjoy after high school and your personal growth and just moving forward. I'm sure you're really going to enjoy it.
Have fun in college. Noelle, you've grown into the most beautiful young lady, both inside and out. 2 pieces of advice. 1 is always follow your gut. It will never lead you wrong. And 2, choose a career that you'll really enjoy because you'll be doing it for a long time. And know that today that Grandma and Grandpa Hart are smiling down on you from heaven. We love you, and the boys love you too. Enjoy this evening.
Hey Noelle. Wow, graduation. Hard to believe you're graduating already. Seems like just yesterday you were a little girl, smiley little girl running all around. You know, when I think of Noelle, one of the things I think of is sweetness. You've always been so sweet. I remember as well that you really loved horses. I remember some of the horses. Dusty was one of the horses that you loved, and then Ariel, I think, was another one. I'm remembering one that was kind of temperamental and not everybody could ride. But you could, and you sure were proud of that. And another funny moment that I'm thinking of is last year's Christmas card photograph that I took of you and your family where you were all to look like jailbirds. And I had to take the picture many, many times because one of the reasons was because you couldn't keep a frown on your face. You were always just about to sneak a smile in there. That's the way you are, Noelle, always smiling. Stay that way. Congratulations.
Hi Noelle. Some of my favorite memories with you are when you would come up to visit us with your family. It was often in the fall around your birthday. And we'd have cake and a little party and you'd be full of smiles. And another memory that I have is another time when you came to visit us with your family and you were little, probably about a year old. And you took some of your first steps in our family room and it was so exciting. Look at you now. Congratulations, Noelle.
Hi Noelle. One of my favorite memories with you was when we were in Tennessee and we went out behind the hotels and we talked for, it must have been a good hour. And there are lots of other fun memories that I have with you. Unfortunately, this video is too short to capture all of them. So I love you very much and I'm so happy that you're graduating. Congratulations, Noelle.
Hi Noelle, congratulations on your graduation from high school. I am extremely proud of you and I also can't believe how quickly the time has gone by. I was asked to share one of my favorite memories of a time the two of us spent together, and it took me a little while to come up with just one because all of them are great. But there was one time you were 7 or 8 years old and you were down in Florida with your family visiting us, and after a couple days we decided to have a girls' night out to get you away from the boys for a bit. And you and I went into town and saw a movie. I believe it was the Powerpuff Girls movie, and we had such a great time and you were such a joy to be around, as you always are anytime I see you. I am so very proud of you and all your hard work. You are so beautiful on the inside and out, and I just love you to pieces. Congratulations again.
Hey Noelle, thank you for all the good memories you've had with me, and have fun this summer at the Briggs. Love you.
My favorite memory of you, Noelle, is when you body slammed Casey, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Casey was taking a nap and you just went down and body slammed her and she bit you, and I called your dad because he's out of town threatening to get rid of that dog that bit my child. But really she just broke the skin, she didn't really bite you. And we know all is good because we kept Casey. There's too many fond memories of you to even list. But we're very, very proud of you and can't believe you're already a senior.
Yes, too many memories, that's for sure. I have lots of memories from the first time you took your first breath.
Don't do that. That's not right, no. Don't.
Anyway, your first breath.
That's sad.
Yes. First time you got on the bus. the way you are with animals. The first time I saw you with a horse was amazing. How you treated this animal that weighed so much more than you did. And I was scared. I was scared of this horse, and you're smacking it and saying, "Dad, you gotta show who's boss." And that was amazing. And I'm sure your Uncle Rob may mention this one as well. It's the time we brought Uncle Rob to the horse barn, and you walked into the middle of the barn, and all the horses came to you. It was like a horse whisperer. It was amazing. And the most amazing memory is going to be here in a few weeks when you graduate. I love you, Noelle.
Love you.
Oh no! Please do not put this in the video. Do not put this in the video.
I'm your mom.
I'm hung like your dad. Okay, no, that's not good. Okay, we're back.
Oh.
Please edit this. You will edit this, right?